It's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Translucent Monday. Today, we have another peach. I've used that peach on a doll high spool slide, but today we'll be using it again in the Translucent Monday, but this time with blue elements. Which is this bead? Well, a piece that came off this blue pig. I'm going to use it. I will as well sometime later give that pig another tail. I'm sorry you had to go through that. And this another bead. So that's what we're doing in Translucent Monday. Give me back my tail! Okay. Let's make you another tail. Then your tail has to be used in Translucent Monday, but I can give you this one. Fine. Whatever. Okay, let's glue it on. And I think I'll also decorate the tail with a yellow flower because the pig has yellow flowers before this pig leaves the studio. Okay, let's put that on. Yay! Okay, you can go now. The pig wasn't happy about it, but enough about that, and let's start the Translucent Monday already. Just by the very shapes, I was tempted to do a slide, but I had to stop myself from that because I want to use the peach in a variety of ways. So let me show you brainstorm with Maja Szewczak. Hello, Szewczaks. Welcome to Brainstorm with Maja Szewczak. Wow, what a journey it was to come up with the idea for today's Translucent Monday. I had to stop myself from doing a slide because I already did that in the challenge video, but the peach shape was really tempting me to do it, so I have to not allow myself to do it. Although that peach shape is so tempting. It's like it's so tempting that I just think of that, but I have to think of something else. So I was thinking and thinking and thinking. Okay, so I better turn to Pinterest or something to come up with something. Maybe that will help. I knew I wanted to do something for Astrid Fizz, but I don't really like those ideas. So then I thought of doing a stove. Actually, I've done that by playing with the pieces. Then I thought of a collection cupboard, which was a better idea. There was the ripple on the peach in this one, but I thought the flower would be a better idea. So I've decided to go with that. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to add glitter to the bottom of this bead. Or I will add some sequins there to decorate it before it gets on the cupboard. So I'm deciding on the sequins. I will use this one. Just looking through my sequin to see what I want to glue on. Okay, I think I'll glue these on. So let's now draw some blue cherries on these red sequins. Let's also use a blue marker to color them. And I'm doing this for Astrid Fizz kitchen, like a collection cupboard in the kitchen. Okay, now we're going to glue those on to the flower. Like this. No, wrong side. Better. And now here. And we have to let it dry. Wow. But let it dry. Like this. To make it a cupboard, I had to glue on some fabric roses to build it up in a way that will become a cupboard and there will be space in it. Now I'm going to pierce a piece of plastic for the door, and in that hole I will add wire to make it a door. And now I'm going to insert it and we're going to glue that on. But it does have to dry, so that's a thing to keep in mind. Okay, I think I'll use another rose in here before it dries. Before I set it to dry, I mean. Okay, that needs to dry now. Why does this rose do this? Okay, for real. Let's let it dry. Then I glued on more cherry sequins. And now I will add the minty details that I promised you in Brainstorm with Maja Szewczak. I'm just going to add some flower details by painting it on with these tools. To create the minty flower. Just painting it on like this. I think it will work better supported like this. The paint job of the flower on the beach. It works even better on camera. Whenever I'm doing it on camera. So just drawing the flower with the paint. I think I'll change a bit of it. I think there was too much paint, so I had to wipe it off. but okay. Okay. That needs to dry. However, I'm going to add a bead to make the flower make sense in here. So I added glue, and I'll add in this bead to decorate the flower. I'll add multiple beads. Like this. And now it has to dry. Most of the cupboard has dried, so I'm going to apply this flower bead to it. We're going to glue it on. Like this. The door hasn't dried, the rose that holds the door, so it needs more drying time. But at least I got the flower on. Then I put leaves on the roses. Time to let it dry. Everything dried, however, if I try to open the door, this rose keeps coming off. For some reason, I'll have to stitch this to these roses, but to make it easier, I'm going to cut the cupboard out of the paper. And here's the flower, so I'm keeping it. Blue lemon flower. And now we're going to stitch this on. I use glue as a safety net, but stitching things makes it hold better than glue, and it's more permanent and stronger than glue. Although my glue is strong, but stitching makes it permanent, and the only way to undo it is cutting the stitches, which I don't tend to do. But if I ever needed to do it, that's a way to get rid of the stitches. Cut them off. But I'm not going to do that. Let's just insert it in to get the rose there, and I think I'll decorate the roses with a bead like that. Let me get a blue bead. 3 blue beads. Okay, let's just put it on the roses. All ready to decorate them. Okay, find another one of the kind, so let's put it on. Okay. Let's just get it on. Done. Now do not to close the stitches and cut. That should be better. Yep, it is better. However, oh no, we're going to need more stitches to get it closed. Cut the knots and do it and keep on doing it until I'm satisfied. So let's just stitch it all around. And there. No. That's better. Okay. Now to close the stitches with a knot and cut. There. Why is it doing that? I need to put some stitches here. It worked out like this. Finally, it's working the way it should. But we need to add a collection case into it. So I have a piece of plastic with stitched on press studs. We're going to glue that into it. So, apply the glue and into the cupboard this goes. I hope I can close it after. Okay. We're going to need some paper on this. And we're going to cut it. Cut the paper. And now let's glue this into the door. Not the door, but something the door opens it to. Okay, this. We're going to have to put a press stud on the door. Just going to mark it that area where it will go. But first, we need to let this dry. I also painted a minty metallic layer on the press studs. Time to let it dry. Stitched on a press stud on the door, and I've glued on the knot. To make this look even, I had to add a fabric ribbon to hide the unevenness of the collection cupboard. And I had to re-glue the beads, and I had to paint the ribbon. Now it has to dry before I can do more. While the countertop was drying, I've made a mug out of a bead. I have some leftover peach glitter paper from making the goat for an idea Sunday. That goat made me have this much leftover paper. And I kept it somehow. But at least it was all worth it to make some hot drinks for dolls. It's a good way to make it out of. And I'm making a peach. Hot white chocolate with peach sprinkled on it with a bit of peach in it. Then I'm using the orange highlighter to bring it out more. Kind of like hot chocolate with some latte art, but it's hot chocolate, hot white chocolate. I think I'll also add a mint leaf to decorate it with. Let's get it on. And That's it done. Time to let it dry. It's a translucent one, so I'm keeping it translucent. I can make it light up if I want to, due to the translucency. Okay, everything dried. All I have now is this piece to glue on. I think I'll glue it on here. And we're going to make it the handle of the cupboard. And now it has to dry. I will come up with things for the collection, although it's only meant to be displayed while open. So that's a thing to keep in mind if you want to do it for yourself. But do keep in mind, this is not a tutorial really, it's more for entertainment. It's a thing to keep in mind. Oh, almost forgot about the mug. Let's insert it here and there. It will be displayed like this for the finished product, but we have to let it dry first. Let the handle dry. I will keep this removable from it. I was working on Astrid Fizz kitchen, and this will go here as well as here. And that's the finished product. So Szewczaks, what do you think of this cupboard in the kitchen and the mug? Please tell me in the comments. And bye Szewczak, see you in another video. Bye.